Hey, so I know I haven't made a video in a while, shame on me, but I haven't had a whole lot to share, so that's pretty much the reason why I haven't made videos. But I have a few small updates, so I thought it was time to make a new one. One, I think the most exciting news of the week is I got a package in the mail. I love snail mail. Like, letters are awesome, but like packages seriously make my week. And it was a bag of homemade goodies of sorts that are super delicious, made by one of my friends from school who sent it to me. And then I sent him a little package too. But I love packages, and that kind of made my week. I also have been watching a ton of Dexter. And since I've been home, I watched the second half of the second season and all of the third season, and I plan on watching all of the fourth season this week. It's one of those shows that literally it gets to the end of the episode and like I have to watch the next one. So I've learned that I have to stop it in the middle of the episode if I don't want to keep going. But I watched like 4.5 hours of Dexter today. I also have been watching an abundance of YouTube videos in my spare time. I went back and watched the first 6 months of the 5 Awesome Girls videos. I subscribed like a year ago and I've been watching their videos ever since, but I didn't, like, I had watched the first few videos to see what they were about, like the introduction videos, but I went back and watched the first 6 months of them. So I don't know if that's creepy, but I did. We got our roof redone this week. They started working at 7 a.m. and there's no way you can sleep through roofers, I learned. So I was up at 7 a.m. for 2 days in a row, which was like earlier than I got up at school. I haven't gotten up that early in like a year. So that was fun, and I was really tired and actually a little sick for a couple of days, probably because of lack of sleep. But our roof's done. My grandma was here this week, which is always nice. She lives in Wisconsin, so it was nice to have her down. Last night were the senior showcases at my high school, and senior showcases are one acts directed by senior theater students, and I directed one my senior year, and I was in one my junior year, and they were really fun and always really fun to watch. And everyone did a really good job. I was impressed by some people I hadn't seen in shows before, and that's kind of the concept of these shows, is to let people who aren't normally in like the main stages or don't want to commit to main stages can still do theater. So it was really cool to go up and watch that. And then afterwards we went to one of my friends' houses and I hung out with a bunch of my high school friends, which I hadn't done in a big group since I've been home. So that was nice, and I missed that, and it was great to catch up with everyone. I am going to read a book. I have so much extra time this summer right now, so I figured find a good book and read it. So I put on my Facebook status, I'm looking for a good book to read. Remember, I don't like reading. Anyone have good suggestions? And I seriously got like upwards of 30. But I picked a couple that I want to get through this summer and one that I heard a lot of good things about. So I'm reading Ender's Game. I've heard it's great. I have high hopes for it. I actually have yet to start it because I've been watching so much Dexter. But I hope to set Dexter aside and start reading because it will be better for my brain. With my Jenna's Drunk Jewelry stuff, I make stuff out of bottle caps. So people have been giving me bottle caps so I can have enough to make stuff with. But I kind of have an abundance of them right now. But that's okay because I sorted through them all today and I still had a ton left that I'm probably never going to make jewelry out of. So I'm like, what can I make with a bunch of bottle caps? I'm going to make some sort of picture, like mosaic, out of my bottle caps. But I'll keep you updated on it because I may completely fail and it may never happen. But that is my goal for these bottle caps. I had a job interview this week at Goodwill. Hopefully I get it because I really need something to help pay for college. But right now I don't really have anything. I have a couple like side jobs, like my jewelry, which is nice, and I take photos for the newspaper, so that's occasional and nice. And maybe I'll be working at the gift shop I worked at during high school again, so that would be nice. But we'll see how that goes. I hope I get it because I need money. I think that's anything that's interesting that happened to me this week. So have a good week.